Hi everyone, I'm back and I want to show you my first journal, which you find in my shop. Like I say in the previous video, I'm back with some flip throughs and this is my first one, and I hope you like it. And yeah, if you don't know where you find me, my online website is designed by Tunder.com, and you find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and Pinterest. I don't know if okay if I tell you, because my Pinterest is a mess. But anyway, this is my journal, and it is a vintage travel journal, and measures about 8.5 by 4.5, and yeah. Anyway, you find the link in the for my shops and all the media where you find me in the description box below. Okay, so this is a soft cover journal, and it's the cover I made from some wallpaper. It is one signatures with 25 pages and 48 sides, and I use coffee and tea dyed paper. I make some tabs, some tags, some envelopes, journaling cards. This is a brown wax coated string closure, lace and paper doilies and corner bookmarks, paper clips, tuck spots, small booklets, and I used 3-hole pamphlet stitch to my to bind my journal. And that's it, I think. I use some hand-stitched collages, and yeah, this is my journal, and a little booklet, pocket-sized booklet, and I don't glue it down. Maybe you don't want here, and I want to glue it down to make a pocket here, but maybe you don't want it here and you use it inside the journal. I don't know. That's why I keep it here and I attach here. It is a small booklet, and I add some scrap paper, some leftovers, coffee and tea dyed papers, some graph papers, and I make some 2 pockets in the inside cover with some lace, and add some very nice piece of chiffon with a flower, goldy flower, embroidered flower on top. Here I have some breads to give the cover some antique look, and I wrapped around the first layer to see the cheesecloth underneath, because I make this cover with 2 pieces of wallpaper, back and back, and between I add a piece of big cheesecloth to be durable. But if you want to know how I do the cover, let me know and I make for you a short tutorial. And yeah, this is my first page. It's pocket which I made from some wrapping paper with a big jumbo tag with a journaling space on the back. Here I add some ephemera and some blue cheesecloth, and I just glued them half to be a stopper for the inside pocket. And just when you put it back, the tag, because it's just one signature, when you close the journal, it's a bit, you have here some, it's push it back, but it's not an issue. Here I have a pocket. I have a glassine pocket from some mint chocolate, and I use them like a tuck spot here, double tuck spot with some tags and ephemeras. And here I add some rusted fabrics, and yeah, I make a double pocket here. And here I have a paper clips with some book page and some fibers and cheesecloth and book page pieces. And this little birdie, I just add some embossing powder on top to be durable, or just, yeah. And here we have again some rusted cheesecloth, and I just rub the edges for the page to be fancy. Here I have the flap for my back envelope. Sorry. And I make some 2 pockets, and I add 2 tags with journaling space on the back, and I add just some fibers. And here I add some bling. I have to glue it down, this heart. I use this heart here, and some chains. Here is the 3-folded page and the tag. Here I add some lace and some rusted fabric. I keep the pocket open to add some tags. Here is some eco dye paper, and this is some eco dye paper too. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, maybe you want to zoom, not so much. Okay. Yeah, and here is some rusted fabric with I sew some bling on the edge, some writing space, and pockets. And here again it's rusted cheesecloth with a little butterfly, some doily and a big doily and sheet music sheet, and here it's a flip, and here we have some Tracy Fox envelopes. I try to give credit for all the designs what I use in my journal, so you find all the digital kits what I use in the box, in the description box below. And yeah, I have a piece of leftover paper and just I make a tuck here to be more antique. Here I just sew with some running stitch tab here, and I attach a heart which is made with love, you could read on, and some very small blingy bling, some coffee dye papers, some ledger paper, very old ledger paper, and here is the middle for my signature. I use the coffee filter and I make some pockets with. If you want to know how I do it, also I could do a tutorial for you. And here we have some tags with journaling space, some collages, and a little ephemera with some, you see we have pocket here, pocket in the back. Again, here we have two pockets, and I make a ruffle with some paper. And here again on the back we have two pocket, and here again I attach two tags, one small and a bigger one, and I make some collages in here. I don't know, okay, you see my small collages here. Some ledger paper with some rusted cheesecloth and some blingy bling here. It is a ledger 3-fold page, so you have plenty room to write on. Again, rusted piece of fabric with some bling, and again folded page. Here we have a collage with this image. I shrink it down, very small image we have here, and I add some glossy accent which is crackles and gives this old look. And yeah, it is a flip corner. It's not my idea. I think I see first time this idea for Yvonne Preston. So this is some ephemera, and again Tracy Fox envelopes, some coffee dyed doily. And again, the Tracy Fox tags, I don't put them back. And here we have a page with two corners bookmarks. So this one, it's with collage, some papers and lace and cheesecloth, and on the back I just use a piece of paper, and here I make a paper clip bead and I attach some dangly bangly. And yeah, I just add the corner bookmark. If you know me, you know I use for almost all my journals corners bookmarks, because I like them very much. This is again a piece of we have two tags here, and here again I have a corner bookmark which is like this, some collage, some fabrics and blings and flowers and cheesecloth and some lace. And here again some collages with some bits and bobs, leftover very old laces, and it keeps this nice tags, which it's some photo mats, and here you have pockets here and here, so you could add something. And yes, we have more tags from Tracy Fox, and here I have the paperback, which I add a pocket here and I add a tag, very small one, and here I have a pocket too. So, and I add some fibers and a little piece of metallic thing to have a antique look. Here I add some washi tape because I have here the pocket, and again I have a photo mat or journaling card, what you want to use. And yes, here we have a pocket in the left side, some journaling space, some eco dye paper. Again, here it's the envelope, which I add some breads, just the top for the breads I cut, and I use just rounded heads, you know, and I added here to look so antique. And this is Tracy Fox tag. I add some lace, some rusted fabric. Again, here we have a page with some coffee dye paper, and I make a pocket here with a tag, and here I make a corner collage with some fibers and with this little bow and some cheesecloth and some leftover papers. Yeah, this is the back page, the last page, which contains one big jumbo tag where I make a collage, and I add some, it is a pin which you could remove, and the metallic leaves, and yeah, some coffee eco dye paper, some fibers and cheesecloths, and yeah, here too. And here it is eye stamping. I use some I think a label stamp with some flourishes design, and on top I add a butterfly and some fibers and cheesecloth, and I stamp it with corrugated cardboard, and again Tracy Fox tag. And this pocket, I just don't glue it down, because I just fold it, and when you open it you have the whole image here, which I think it's very nice. And here I do a belly band with some labels. I don't know where I find these labels, really I don't know. And I just scrunch the labels, and I add some words and some breads, and I attach for the back cover, and I add just again a tag or photo mat, what you want to do with, and just a card stock. It's not a paper, it's a card stock where you could put some I don't know how you use it. Well, this is my journal for today, and I will be back with the other journals, which it's some shabby chic, and you know, yeah, you find this journal in my shop. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, you give me a thumbs down. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you for watching and spend your time with me today, and see you soon. Bye bye for now.